Dark and Darker is, in the developer's words, an unforgiving hardcore FPS fantasy PvPvE dungeon adventure, where you and two other players venture into a dungeon to try to get loot and escape. But there are creatures and other players trying to stop you. There is also a ring, like in a Battle Royale, that slowly gets smaller with time that tries to kill you too. Me and my friend Phantom played this game because it was in playtesting and it looked like fun, so we tried it out, and here's my opinion on the game. The idea is there with a D&D aesthetic and design with 6 classes to choose from. The Fighter, which is a pretty well-rounded and balanced character to play when you're venturing into the dungeon. The Barbarian, which is slow hitting but tanks lots of damage. The Rogue, who is fast, stealthy, can hide. The Ranger, who has a bow, obviously. The Wizard, who is more like a glass cannon than anything else, and the Cleric, who is your healer, your devoted healer and undead killer in the party, with options to be male or female as well. And there are D&D type creatures with zombies, mummies, spiders, skeletons, flying skull bats, and mimics. There are more, but mimics are more D&D based than all of the others I have listed. With all of this, it definitely is getting all that fantasy stuff going with skills, perks, and spells to use against undead and players alike. But there are a couple of things I feel are unnecessary and just make it a chore to play the game. First is the ring itself. It's cool, but it makes the game feel like you have to move into unwanted areas of the map, like a giant room full of skull bats, or an area full of other enemies, or into hostile players. It makes it feel more of like a weird combo of a looter shooter and a battle royale. So you either have people who like that combo or people that don't like it. Me personally, I don't like it, but I know that some people do. So I guess it's more of an annoyance, but I really wish that the game would choose what it's wanting to be. Another thing I find is the extraction points are randomly spawned and only spawn when the ring is at a certain stage, which means low-level players can't just escape with their loot as soon as they get in, which could be intentional. It definitely feels that way. It's more veterans or groups that know how to play that dominate this game and are able to get out. The combat in Dark and Darker is Souls-esque with more dodging, moving, and blocking. It feels a bit clunky too, but that could also be as intended. It's definitely a game that you want to have a friend or two playing with you if you're like me and forget you have a health bar and go guns blazing. Overall, the idea of the game is there. I think it could have been executed differently, such as the ring. I'd remove that, and instead of random spawn for the extractions, specific places that they can spawn. My friend Phantom also said they could add a different game mode where there is only PvE, which could help with the hard factor of the game. But honestly, it's not my game, and I never made a game before either, so I can't really say anything. All I know is that me and my friend suck at it, and you know what? We should probably just get good. Oh, and I'll have another video with a full party up on the channel later, but if I don't, that means that I couldn't do it. while the playtesting was going on and we missed our window. Also, the playtesting will be going on till December 26th, so if you want to play it, link in the description below to get it on Steam. And I hope you guys enjoyed. But yeah,
Spider Ranger
bye.
two-handed. It's a two-handed shield.